Hello everybody. For today's class, we will focus on factors influencing educational attainment, that is, differential educational achievement. So far you have understood that functionalists tend to focus on the positive function of education. First, education as a social institution helps to create social solidarity. It helps to teach the core values of the society, as well as the work skills necessary to boost the economy. And also it helps for future role allocation. That is, allocate people to the most appropriate jobs for their talents using examination and qualifications. This ensures that the most talented are allocated to the occupations that are most important for the society. And this is seen to be fair, because there is equality of opportunity. That is, everybody has the equal chance of succeeding, and it is the most able who succeed for their own effort. And this is known as meritocracy. However, according to Marxists, meritocracy is simply a myth, since there are factors which tend to influence educational attainment. First factor is social class, second factor ethnicity, and the third factor is gender. Now coming to social class, there are certain material factors which tend to affect educational attainment. But also there are cultural factors which tend to affect educational attainment. In terms of material factors, we have material deprivation. And in terms of cultural factors, we have cultural deprivation. That is, parental attitudes towards education, speech pattern, that is, restricted code and elaborated code, economic pressure on family life. That is, we will look at immediate gratification and deferred gratification. Now coming to ethnicity. Certain ethnic minority groups tend to underachieve at school. Why? Simply because they experience racism in school. There is open racism, but also cultural racism. Another factor related to racism is labeling and stereotyping. Also, we have cultural explanation. Why certain minority ethnic groups tend to underachieve at school. First reason is there is increase in single parenthood, especially in certain type of families in the ethnic minority group. Also, there is anti-school subculture. There is also poor parenting, language barrier, but also they tend to adopt a culture of deprivation, which is part of their underclass life. Also, we have ethnicity and subcultures. How certain subcultures tend to affect their educational achievement at school. Now coming to gender. Today's main point is, why are girls outperforming boys today? Why? First reason is socialization. Second reason, natural differences. That is scientifically proven, girls are more mature than boys. And also we have the feminization of schooling. That is, today in the school premises, we have more female teachers who act as role models for female students. And also there is gender construction and interpretation. That is, teachers' expectations for boys and girls. There is also another factor that we will focus on is underachievement and boys. Why are boys more likely to underachieve at school today? Another factor related to gender is gender and ethnicity. That is why white and black working boys are most likely to be underachievers. And also we have social changes and gendered educational achievement, which tend to explain the underachievement and gender. The first explanation for this part is Marxist. Marxist point of view is we need to focus on gender differences in achievement in terms of social class. As for neo-Marxists, masculinities and changing male identities is another explanation for underachievement and gender. As for New Right, males' underachievement result from social and economic changes. And one of the social changes is feminization of school. Last but not the least is gender and subcultures. How certain subcultures tend to affect the performance of boys and girls at school. And also, last is teacher expectations and gendered behavior. That is, teachers tend to have different expectations of boys and girls that tend to affect how they respond at school. So for the next video or presentation, I will present a more in-depth explanation on social class and educational achievement. So for now, thank you and stay indoors.